My whole goal is to say in one state, I won't mention it, we are going to directly compete against the university system. And that academic system gets 623% of Medicare, and we're only going to get 260. And we're going to knock the deadlines out. Like, why would any employer want to do business with this academic health center when 80% of the population of those employers utilize these independent practices, right? The physician-owned hospital, the surgical hospitals, and ASCs for a majority of their care. Like, if they need some kind of inpatient services, oncology services, babies, like, they've got a secondary PPO, and that will service them just fine. I think in the New York market, the Virginia market, DC, kind of Maryland, I think these are insightful tools. And I'm sure somebody will come see me and say, hey, how do we really do this?
I love your idea. And as a physician, we're always very negative, but the most difficult stakeholder is the physicians. You can tell a physician.
I'm glad you said that and not me.
No, I say this all the time. Okay, at the small level, a big level. I won't name the practice, but I just wrote a report for a practice, and I said, if you do this, you will make another $800,000 a year.
Yeah.
That's gross, and you'll keep $200,000 off of it. It's not illegal. It's not bad medicine. It's just changing one process in your lab, and you get the partners twisting. I don't know. I got to look at the data because I don't know. No, what if they stop paying us? I got a contract for 3 years. And then you play hardball. If the insurance companies don't pay for that thing anymore, you go back to the vendor and you say, hey, they're not paying me the cost of using your machine. I'm not paying you. If you want to, go ahead and sue me. What are they going to start suing doctors all over the country? They'll go send us back the machine. Thank you. Or they'll lower their price on the supplies so that they can still sell because it's a market. I did the same thing with a practice, a single physician. I said, she's constantly complaining that she's not making enough money. I said, do this one thing, you will generate another $100,000 for your practice, of which you will get 50%. I got to ask the medical assistants. They may not be comfortable with that. I'm like, do they own the business or do you own the business?
Yeah. These stories are so incredible. I remember when I got started in summer of 97, I remember working on our first ASC, and one of my really good friends now I'm 49. He yelled at me and said, I will never, ever do procedures in an outpatient setting. I still remember him yelling at me. And when he called me for my birthday, I tell the story. And I told it to his wife and his children, and they're like, Uncle Dutch, he yelled at you like that? And I'm like, oh yeah, your dad did not believe in innovation, but the good news is he was highly conscientious and he put the patient's ideas first. And I said, and that is a good battle. And that's why your dad and I are such good friends, because we've always been able to say, here's a business idea. Here's the medical side, which is why I have so many physician friends. And then we just begin to butt heads, and the butting of heads really creates the beauty of disruption in healthcare, right? Because you have all these tech bros. I lived in San Francisco for 2 years when I left New York. And this was my problem. They were building stuff, deploying capital, some tens of millions of dollars. And I would say something like, did you ask a doc? Has any physician been in this office to look at your workflows and what you're working on? No. And this is normal, right? This is very normal. These tech people just go, I know everything. I'm an all-knowing God myself.
Yeah.
They don't ask anybody that knows any question.
The best ones are the ones that get an MD, don't do like even an internship.
Yeah.
And then they go get an MBA and they go work for a big consulting company, say Deloitte Touch, right? Yeah. And then they come up with an idea and they raise $5 million. And they're like, I'm a doctor. I'm like, you have no idea how pediatric practice works.
Yeah.
Let alone a surgical center or an orthopedic practice.
I love that you're calling them out, Dr. Bravo.
I'm a doctor. But no, you have an MD. You've never gotten your hands dirty. You don't understand how different every patient interaction is. Because I hate this. I love Six Sigma, but it doesn't apply to healthcare. Because no two human beings are built exactly the same.